Hi. So, welcome back to my online dating. And I know my last video was on 4 keys to relationship, which is great, but that's not what's going to get you into a relationship. Those are only things to build off from in terms of the foundation of a relationship in order to grow, in one, but it's not what will get you into a relationship. First of all, a very topic that I'm going to talk about today is something I just went through and I journaled recently. And this is information on how to avoid getting played online. Okay. With that said, quote, nobody online really wants a serious relationship. It's just an illusion. Something they say to fill in the gap of I'm confused, I don't know what I want other than sex, or I'm just too busy for one. So remember, keep that in mind. Don't let them play you. Be upfront. If they are looking for a relationship, ask them, are you ready for one? And aren't you busy for one? Aren't you too busy for one? You need to double check because, you want to avoid the situation when people say they're looking for a relationship, but they're not because, like what I said, they're confused, maybe want sex, or too busy for one. So you have to be upfront. Number one, analyze their lifestyle before you get interested in them. Number two, make sure school or work doesn't take up their life. And number three, be careful with the talkers. Don't let them make you believe anything until the time proved what they said. So they could say all these things, but don't believe it until time proves it. And the fifth thing is take it very slow to allow time to process, which will avoid a hit and run. Now, what I mean by a hit and run, that's usually when a guy thinks they want or is ready for a relationship, and then within a minute after the first or second date, he realizes he's done and doesn't want it. A hit and run. So take it very slow. The whole thing, getting to know each other, being physical, everything needs to be taken very slow so you can allow time to process, which will avoid the hit and run. Because the quicker things happen, you can have a date that equals 4 dates. So make sure it's short and simple. You go on a date, you do the dinner, just keep it short and simple. Don't do these long dates where it equals to 4 dates and blah, 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 because it's going to equal to a hit and run. And last but not least, don't be too available. This will get him to last. Because if he sees you're too available, he's going to take you for granted. He's going to think, oh, you're always there. I could easily just let her go. But if he knows you're not always too available, he's going to try to work around it. It's going to make him stay. And that won't make him go. It'll make it last a little longer. So those are some tips to consider in order to not get played online, because there are a lot of people out there that are. And if you just get down to it and be upfront, it all starts off with really finding out if they are available for a relationship. If they really are busy or not busy for a relationship, and you just need to analyze their lifestyle before you really get too interested in them. So these are some tips to take in order to avoid getting played online.